Okay, so this is the bag that I want to teach us how to do. It's very simple. You can call it hexagon shape, whichever name you want to give it. So let's go. So this is fiber. The front is 6 inches, and then the base is 3.5, and the back is also 6 inches. The top is 2 inches, and then the flap is 3 inches. Then I want to shape it. So I'm using 0.6. You can see where 0.6 is. So you mark 0.6 all through. You can see where I'm pointing. The same thing on the other side. Now the front is 6. You divide it into 2. It will give you 3. You mark that 3. Do the same thing on the other side. The same thing at the back. Now at this point, you use your ruler to connect all the marks. So please watch carefully so that you don't make mistake. If you look very well, I didn't touch the flap. So you trace the lines twice. Remember, this pink board is called fiber board. Fiber. So you fold it, and if you observe, the flap is big, so you need to reduce it so that it will align with the main body. And that's exactly what I'm doing now. So this pattern I'm cutting now is going to serve for lining. It's going to serve for lining. So in making this bag, I use fiber for in and out. In and out. So this is going to serve for lining. And this other one is going to serve for the leather. So look at the way I placed it. Don't place it wrongly. Place it the way I did my own. And then you are going to now trace it all around. A bit fast here, but just know you are tracing it all around. And then you trace out all the lines under it also. So you've succeeded in duplicating, but you're going to add an allowance at the flap and at the front. Just at the flap and at the front. The allowance you're going to add should not be more than 1/4 inch at most. Just a little allowance. I didn't measure it. Maybe because I've been into it for a while, I don't know. But I don't usually measure, so I just use my initiative to do that. So just a little allowance. When it's too much, especially at the front, your bag will not balance well the way you want it. So take note of that. So you fold this one inside. If you check the first one, it was outside. The lines, those biro were outside, but the second one was inside while folding it. So this is serving for leather, and that's exactly the position I'm going to apply gum. When applying gum, all right, so let me just go to the side gusset. So the side gusset is 6 by 3.5. Anytime you want to make any bag, what you consider is the length and the base. So I want to shape the upper part using 1/2 inch. This is not compulsory. You mustn't shape it. So but I decide to reduce it from the upper part. So you need 2 of these, and then 2 also for the leather. So what I did here was I used fiber for that of the leather, and then chipboard for that of the lining. Now I'm reducing that chipboard so that it won't compete with that of the leather. I don't want the lining to be showing outside. Let me place it on top so that you see now. Can you see? So we need that little gap so that the lining will not be showing. So cut your lining, cut your leather. So I'm using a plain black material. You can use any leather of your choice. But I use this plain because I want to do a design at the front of the bag. So this design is optional, please. Don't stress yourself. So I'm going to use Marco size 1, the lightest one. So I just cut exactly the size of the front. And then watch the way I'm going to split it. Part of it will go for the flap, and then part of it will go for the front. So you just have to measure very well. You can do any design of your choice. So don't mind me, I just like creating something maybe unique. So you can decide to just do it plain without adding this design. So this is how it's going to look like, but you will later see the design in part 2. So thank you for watching.